Hey there, I'm Jennifer Roberts. I'm the owner of Back Porch Communications. We are in early October right now, and it is the perfect time, apparently, for us to be talking about customer service. Let me tell you why. Um, I just found out recently that this week in early October is International Customer Service Week. Who knew? I just happen to have an entire month full of content about customer service, and I thought, what a great time to share it with you all. So, every week this month, we're going to be diving into why are some of them great at customer service? And why others aren't, and how you can make your business, your nonprofit, your organization stronger in the area of customer service because it is so important in this day and age. All right, so today's topic, we're going to focus on a couple of reasons why some businesses are really good at customer service and others, well, they miss the mark. So let's talk a little bit about that. I I've had some great opportunities throughout my career to work in organizations that really value customer service. And I've been able to work with other companies that value customer service. I've also been able to help some of my clients really set their own trajectory towards excellence in customer service and having their brand being known as someone who is going to be a customer service leader. So important in this day and age in business. So, I wanted to start out with some of my experience around customer service. First, I really got an education into customer service when I got a job at the Walt Disney Company. They are premier in their customer service efforts, and it shows. They're known for it in their brand worldwide. Very simple, very clear ways that they engage with their team around customer service, and we're going to talk about some of those today. As part of my job in healthcare communication, I was able to teach customer service to members of our team. I was also able to work on customer service standards, especially for physician practices. Let me give you an example of why they might be needed in this area. Have you ever gone to a doctor's office and had a really great connection and experience with a physician, but when you're setting up your appointment or checking in, the office staff kind of falls flat? Yeah, it's not uncommon in healthcare. And so I had an opportunity to work on improving that for patients. A huge part of customer service is communication. And that is one of the areas that I focus my business on: marketing, public relations, and communications, which is why I'm talking to you for an entire month about customer service. So let's focus on this week's video. Why are some companies really great at customer service, and why do some of them miss the mark? Well, I have two main reasons, and I'm going to go through each of them. The first reason that I believe companies are known for customer service is because they invest in customer service. They make it a priority. So these companies invest in their team by training them. They also spend their time and their money creating customer service standards. So the customer service experience is the same no matter where the customer engages with the organization. Okay? So it's all across the board. Everyone's getting the same experience. That's how you become known as a customer service leader. We have to make time and we have to spend money on creating those standards and training the team. Lots of businesses do not make that type of investment. And it is a shame because it is such a huge priority, especially in today's business environment. Customer service is expected. Okay? So, many people in business might believe that customer service can just come naturally if they hire the right people. And in some cases, that is true. If you hire people who have that belief that of the golden rule, that do unto others as you would have done to you, that is definitely a great start. But it's not something that you can rely on consistently across the organization. Customer service has to be taught. It's not going to be obvious to everyone how they should treat customers and the types of standards that are important for you in your business, your industry, or your nonprofit. So I'm here to tell you, customer service does have to be taught. It is not something that just by hiring great people is going to automatically happen within your business. I want to talk to you about some businesses that I've been a part of that didn't really have very many customer service standards and some that did, and oh, what a difference. When I was in high school, that's when I started my time in the workforce. My first job was at a national chain yogurt shop. And it was a great job. It was a perfect first job for me. And then I transitioned out of that because I wanted to go work at the mall, as any great teenager in the 90s would have told you. So I worked at a national clothing retailer in the mall. And both of those jobs were very good experiences, but neither one of those national chains had customer service experience ingrained into their onboarding or continuing education with their employees. I was taught a lot of different things and got great work experience and great ethics from both of these organizations. And fortunately, I did have some good managers and coworkers who were able to help guide me on a good customer service journey within the organization. So I did learn some skills, even though the company did not have formal customer service training for their employees. After I left the mall experience, I got a job at Walt Disney World. And can I say, boom, blow your mind difference in customer service. I spent an entire 40-hour work week doing training at Walt Disney World. Everyone in the organization gets customer service training, all the way from the people that make the beds and empty the trash to all the way to the highest level executives and everyone in between in every department. They all get a very impressive customer service training. And so that was a real eye-opening experience for me. And I did not understand it quite at the time, but it would really put me on a path through the rest of my career on customer service. It really helped me, no matter what job, what industry, to really understand what those high expectations are when you work for a company that has a brand and a promise of excellent customer service. It really set me up for a lifetime of success in this area. So my basic point with telling you all this is my first reason that companies are good at customer service. It doesn't happen naturally. There must be an investment in time and money into training. The second reason that I think companies can excel at customer service, it has to do with employee accountability. That is super important in the business universe, because you can have the customer service standards and you can train your team and you can even onboard them as they come into the organization and talk about customer service and set the standard. But if there's not continual education and creating of a culture of customer service, that investment of time and training at the beginning of their employment, it's not going to stick. It's not going to work for the long haul. That's why it's super important to have that accountability. And we're going to talk about some of these things over the next month. We're going to be talking about how to set customer service standards. We're going to be talking about different ways you can do training. We're going to be talking about how you can set expectations for your employees and create that culture of customer service. That's what we'll be talking about for the entire month of October. So to recap for you, make customer service a priority and invest in your team. And then the second reason is continue to create a culture of customer service for your team. So all this month, that's what we're going to be talking about. Next week, on Wednesday, we're going to be focusing on customer service standards. So I hope you will join me back here for an update on that. And we're going to dive into the following week's customer service expectations for your team. So I hope you found this video helpful. I'm going to be in here just about every week to give you tips and tricks on a variety of different areas. This month is customer service, but I focus my business on marketing, public relations, and communications. Oh, communications, huge part of customer service, something we can talk about in an upcoming video. All right, have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope this was helpful. I'm Jen Roberts. I'm the owner of Back Porch Communications, and as always, I'm here to help.